I gotta go on a random tangent now. This has nothing to do with anything, but I just said RT, and I must tell you the RT story.
Change.
So, do you know about like the RT car? Like, it's like a brand, like RT. I think Chrysler made them back in the 60s. They were like sports cars. Okay, so I want you to picture it's the 1980s, Western Pennsylvania coal mines, no less. And my grandfather is working on with his crew. The one guy in his crew kept saying, hyping up, I got an RT. I got an RT, guys. It's so cool. He goes on for weeks. Purposely, he's trying to tick off one of the other people on my grandfather's shift. And eventually, the other guy that's getting tickled is like, all right, let's go see this freaking RT of yours. So they go out to the parking lot. And they walk up to this red truck. And he's like, there's my RT. That ain't an RT. That's no Chevy. Well, RT, red truck. This was built up for weeks, apparently. This was like built up for weeks. It's the little things that keep you alive. Okay. My brain just had that brain went down that tangent, and I'm just like, I'm telling the RT story.
Well, thank you for sharing. I mean it.
Oh, never.
Oh, thank you, Raven.
More shared. Yeah, there it is. Dodge Challenger RT.
Yeah, let me get that pulled right up here. Oh, it's a type of Challenger. Challengers and Chargers, they're just gorgeous cars.
They are.
I don't like the new Challengers. They look like they hit a wall.
But
you know what? They're still recognizable as Challengers as opposed to a lot of other car models that have gone through. I mean, take an older Taurus and a newer Taurus, put them side by side. They don't even look like they're in the same lineage.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of wall, I just saw a woman give a blowjob to an old man outside.
In
Minecraft. And what does this really need to be said on stream?
Yes, I just said it.
I got the answer for you. No, it don't. Was she cute?
It was disgusting. It was a fucking crackhead lady, okay? It was not fun. I see those a lot, if you haven't noticed.
Speaking of crackheads, guess what? The writer strike's over.
No!
That does not... That looks a little... That looks a little odd, doesn't it, that one?
It looks like an 87 Mustang. I mean, the 80s
yeah.
ugly looking.
Nice.
I think we're into different types of cars now.
I think we just gone off the rails.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, here we go, though.
There we are.
Does he have rails? Ooh, maybe. Can I keep my hands on that chassis?
Unfortunately, the writer strike has ended, I guess.
But what?
Is that official?
So retarded and funny.
Not quite official. They still have to prove and vote on it, but they were accepted the deal and is moving to the next phase. We should know by tomorrow or Wednesday.
Oh no, guys, this is over. We had our chance to take over the world.
Having that crap stuff on.
Well, you knew what are we gonna do forever.
No, but I was.
What are we going to do now? The Iron Age is over.
The same thing we do every night, Crow. Try to take over
the world.
That's all right.
No, I want to burn down.
Yeah, it's got a Hemi.
I don't want to rule it. I want to see it die.
It says it right there, the big license plate.
You guys ever listen to any John Reap stuff? You guys know who John Reap is, right?
No.
Okay. Do you remember those Dodge commercials where the guy keeps going, "Hey, that thing got a Hemi"?
Hey,
I remember those.
Yeah, that's John Reap.
Oh. Okay.
And he's actually a stand-up comedian. And while he was doing those commercials, one day he was out driving. He got stuck at a red light, and this Dodge pickup truck pulled up right next to him. And he looked over. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it. Nah, screw it. I'm gonna do it." So he's motioning at the other guy, and when the guy looks over, he's like, The guy rolled down the window. He goes, "Hey, that thing got a Hemi." He's like, "You're just like the guy from the commercial." Hey, you're the guy.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So, since we're looking at hot cars, my dream car is a '67 Mustang convertible. What's yours?
Jeep Wrangler Rubicon.
Nice.
Richard says gulags are almost a step higher than a concentration camp because they would release the prisoners onto islands to fend for themselves. Look into Cannibal Island. I might not want to move there.
I think
I
my
hear their
dream car.
cookouts are to die for.
I think my dream car is another paid-off car.
You're
I
right.
would like to know what it's like to own a car.
You know, I can agree with that.
My current car is paid off. It's been paid off for about 10 years. And it's great. Works perfectly fine. But considering all the car wrecks, I'm actually looking at possibly getting another cheap car that I can, if it gets into a car wreck, because it's downtown Dallas, I won't care. I just don't want my current car trashed like that.
Oh wait,
Speaking
you
of-
live in Dallas?
Yeah, I'm in the Dallas area.
Oh, you
God, I
poor
couldn't
bastard.
drive in
Oh,
the
sorry.
city. How do you people drive in cities? I can never do
I
it.
can't. Oh, man.
I don't.
At least
I
it's
am
only
so
one day a
grateful.
week.
My boss actually tries to give me runs that go away from Hartford. I'm like, thank you. He's got some drivers who do well in it. They hang out in Hartford. So when they got deliveries to Hartford, they're like, yeah, sure, no problem. You send me into a city, I'm like, no, please, no. The traffic
And to
is
think-
horrendous. It's crowded.
And
I
think,
like people,
Wrangler,
just not all at the same time.
Hartford is tiny compared to Pittsburgh, and then I have to think that Pittsburgh is tiny to Dallas.
I
You
tried to
crazy
dive
people.
through Pittsburgh area, or no, it wasn't Pittsburgh. It was Philadelphia area once, and I will never do that again on purpose.
So up where I am, this particular road is a highway, and it's 6 lanes divided, and it's 6 lanes divided all the way up here out in the country, all the way down into downtown Dallas. Wow. And so basically, I just take that all the way into Dallas, and then get off a couple blocks over from the office. And so typically, I have 3 lanes to play around in, and except for a couple spots where it's down to 2 lanes to go over a bridge. But other than that spot, the rest of it's 6 lanes divided. And just try to not fall asleep driving in the boring traffic.
No,
That's
wait.
fine.
Okay, so Seattle. Okay, so if you're going from the Seattle airport into Seattle, right? You have to drive right by all the trucking lanes where the harbors are. Those trucks don't care. It's a death trap. If you're not paying attention, you're gonna get ran over or run off the road by those shipping trucks, man. They rule that chunk of freeway and they know it, and so
Mhm.
they're almost daily you hear of accidents on that freeway because of that.
Yeah, a couple months ago, I was driving on Route 2. I was at work, just, same place. I'm on that many times every day. And I'm going on one lane. I look over in the other, and I see a 4-car pileup that just happened right next to me as I was going by. I'm like, geez, how long can I keep doing this job before I eventually end up in the middle of one of them sandwiches? Because just law of averages, eventually, with how often I'm out there, it's going to happen. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should sell a couple books and get off the damn road.